Hey, good evening, everybody. Doing a little review on the Joneses and then the Social Dilemma. Both good movies. So I'll go ahead and start with the questions for the Joneses. So the man, he says, who are the main players? The main players, we had who was it? Steve Jones, the father. He was cool. I liked him a lot. You had Kate Jones, which was the mother, the wife, and then he had Jen Jones. That was the daughter, and then you had who else? Mike, um, Mick. My bad. He was the quote unquote son. Um, and so let me answer the second question. What was each player's position? So like their position was basically just trying to the lady, so give them a product, and then that product they'll have to distribute it out and get sales on that certain certain merchandise, and then they're graded on who got the high sales. And then it says, what are the benefits of a lifestyle marketing and what are the cons? Lifestyle marketing, you can make great connections. I seen that in the movie. I thought that'd be really cool to actually kind of do. Maybe like really temporary, maybe like maybe a month or two, whatever. But like the cons is like you're basically lying to everybody just to get a product off. And at the end of the day, like what if you become like real close to that customer? Then things get kind of personal, but you're never supposed to put personal and business together in that type of in that case. So it can lead to a lot of downfall. And if somebody figures out what your plan is, it's a wrap. And then see number five, is lifestyle. Oh, how does lifestyle marketing compare to traditional marketing? So my thing is about that, like instead of just like having a sign or something, about marketing their product, or you go on Facebook, you see, all these ads trying to, trying to market their merchandise. They're the product. I mean, they're people, and they're just trying to sell their product or whatever. They're marketing them. They're, I guess you can say they're marketing themselves, and then getting people to believe in them, so then they can buy the product, which is it sounds it actually sounds really impressive, like very interesting of what goes on with like this psychological part with that. But it says is a lifestyle marketing in this model ethical? Uh, in my opinion, from just a straight business standpoint, yeah, like at the end of the day, you're trying to make money, and but as far as like peer to peer, like persons, I don't think it's ethical at all because you're putting off a fake front. Now, mind you, it might lend to something, it might lead to something more serious, but that initial, hey, what's up, how you doing? All that's fake, and I'm not for that at all. And then it says, explain how this type of marketing shows up in today's current marketing. This type of marketing shows up in today's current marketing techniques. I guess you can kind of see it with Instagram, and everybody. How I guess in the movie they're kind of on Instagram. I guess they do it with themselves. They hey, I guess I'm using this beard oil, this and that, and then I got all these ladies right here, whatever. Like you can use oil too, and then I'm like, man, like this guy's really cool. He's using that beard oil, and he got the ladies. Maybe I should buy the beard oil, so I can get the ladies. He seems like he's a cool guy, and he's getting a girl. So why can't I? I assume from that aspect, then I guess that's how it can. I guess how that those two can kind of like correlate with each other. Let me see. And then for the Social Dilemma, love the movie. It made me feel guilty about myself. So what are the particular moments in the film that just like waking up, being on your phone? Oh my goodness, I'm horrible with that, and it's so sad seeing so many hours I have on my phone. it's almost ridiculous, man. I'm just like, and I wasn't like that, but for some reason, I just slowly but surely started getting into it. Second, let's see, the film highlights how social media distorts the. Have you experienced distortion? Yes, to an extent. To an extent, with the distortion, yes, I have. Actually, no. Actually, I take that back. No, I don't. About relationships, 'cause I know all that stuff is fake. I know people that's on social media post all this stuff, and then they're not even like that in person. It's pretty sad. A lot of virtue signaling I see that goes on, and I'm not for it. I see straight through it, and you always gotta hear both sides of the story. In the film, in the case it made a human can't be expected to compete with the most. What can we do to develop healthy relationships? I did well with that third question. I feel like you just have to have a real power. I mean, in order, you can't let that technology take over. You have to put that phone down, put your phone out in the kitchen before you go to sleep, have your alarm clock to wake you up in the morning. That's a good idea. I heard about that. I think it has all to do with willpower at the end of the day, because that phone isn't forcing you to use it, to be honest.